Welcome back to Charette Theory. In today's video, we are focusing on a space that often gets overlooked but plays a surprisingly important role in home design, the entryway. Think about it, this is the very first area you step into when arriving home, and it's also the first space guests encounter. It sets the tone for what's to come, whether that's calm and minimalist, bold and dramatic, or warm and inviting. In 2025, entryway design is no longer treated as an afterthought or a narrow transition zone. Instead, it's evolving into a meaningful part of the home's overall design strategy. In this video, we'll take a detailed look at the key trends shaping entryways this year, exploring layout choices, materials, colors, lighting, technology, and storage solutions. The goal is to help you understand how to create an entryway that feels both functional and memorable, leaving a lasting first impression while also improving everyday living. Before we jump in, if you love exploring inspiring design ideas and architectural stories, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on what's coming next. Alright, let's get into it. Traditionally, entryways were seen as simple pass-through spaces, a small foyer, a mudroom, or just a strip of floor between the front door and the living room. In 2025, this perception is shifting. More homeowners and designers are recognizing the entryway as a multi-purpose area that can add real value to daily routines. Instead of being dead space, it's now being planned as a place where you can pause, transition, and stay organized. Some households are creating compact sitting areas by adding a built-in bench or a small armchair. Others are integrating entryway consoles that serve as drop-off points for keys, bags, or mail while still functioning as display furniture. For larger homes, the entryway may even act as a mini-gallery space, with artwork or photography setting the tone before you step further inside. The big takeaway here is that the entryway is no longer ignored, it's being designed intentionally as a functional and aesthetic extension of the home. One of the strongest trends across interior design in 2025 is the renewed emphasis on natural and sustainable materials, and the entryway is one of the first places where this becomes visible. More designers are moving away from synthetic finishes in favor of wood, stone, rattan, bamboo, and natural textiles. These materials provide durability, which is essential for high-traffic zones, but they also add warmth and visual texture. For example, a solid wood console table can act as a long-term anchor piece, while clay or ceramic accessories reinforce an organic feel. Flooring choices are also shifting. Stone tiles, brick inlays, and reclaimed wood are becoming more common, chosen for both their resilience and character. Soft furnishings like wool runners, linen pillows on entryway benches, or jute rugs are being used to balance hard surfaces, making the space more inviting. This trend ties closely to the broader push for sustainability. By choosing renewable or recycled materials, homeowners are creating entryways that are not just stylish but also environmentally responsible. Lighting is playing a bigger role than ever in entryway design, especially because it has the power to completely transform how the space feels. In 2025, lighting in the entryway isn't just about visibility, it's about impact. Designers are installing oversized pendant lights, sculptural chandeliers, or sleek linear LED fixtures to act as focal points. The right light fixture can add height to a room, create drama, or emphasize architectural details like staircases or vaulted ceilings. Wall sconces are also gaining popularity for their ability to layer light and reduce shadows, while recessed LED strips are being used under benches or around door frames for subtle glow effects. Pairing lighting with mirrors is another practical trick that's trending. Mirrors bounce light around, making smaller foyers feel bigger and brighter. Beyond aesthetics, lighting is getting smarter. Motion sensors ensure the lights turn on the moment you step inside, and dimmable, app-controlled systems let you change brightness depending on the time of day. This blend of functional technology and bold design is making lighting one of the defining entryway features in 2025. By the way, if you're enjoying this so far, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. We've got a lot more ideas coming your way. Now, back to the details. While minimalism is still a strong influence in interior design, 2025 is seeing a noticeable rise in maximalist-inspired entryways. This doesn't mean clutter, it means bold, expressive choices that showcase personality right at the front door. Homeowners are experimenting with dramatic wall colors like deep green, navy, or burgundy, as well as patterned wallpaper that transforms a small area into a statement. Flooring choices are also part of this trend, with patterned tiles or oversized rugs adding another layer of visual interest. Artwork is being used more deliberately in entryways, often as a single large-scale piece that commands attention. Even small foyers are being elevated with standout elements like brass-framed mirrors, sculptural coat hooks, or a vintage-inspired console table. The benefit of maximalism in this space is that you don't need a lot of square footage to make an impact. A single bold move, like a colorful wall or striking light fixture, can completely redefine the entryway. Organization is a priority in 2025, and entryways are becoming highly functional hubs designed to handle everyday needs without sacrificing style. Integrated storage solutions are at the center of this trend. Built-in cabinetry that blends with the wall is being used to store shoes, coats, and bags while keeping the entryway visually clean. In smaller spaces, floating consoles with drawers are replacing bulky furniture, offering storage without taking up valuable floor area. Multi-purpose benches with lift-up lids or hidden compartments are also popular, especially for families that need easy access to seasonal items. Designers are even finding ways to disguise storage within architectural features, like understair drawers or recessed shelving that doubles as display space. The key point is that storage is no longer an afterthought, it's being designed seamlessly into the entryway so the space looks organized but still polished. Biophilic design, which emphasizes a connection to nature, continues to be a driving force in interiors, and in 2025, it's making its way prominently into entryways. Since this is the threshold between outdoors and indoors, adding greenery feels natural and reinforces a calming atmosphere. Some homeowners are opting for tall indoor plants or small potted trees placed near the door, while others are experimenting with vertical plant walls that create a striking focal point. Even simple arrangements, like seasonal branches in ceramic vases, can add life and character to the entryway. Beyond plants, natural light is a big part of this trend. Entryways are being designed with glass panel doors, side lights, or even skylights to maximize daylight and create a more welcoming first impression. Together, greenery and natural light help soften hard surfaces, improve air quality, and make the transition into the home feel more refreshing. Technology is becoming more integrated into the home overall, and entryways are no exception. In 2025, smart entryway design focuses on security, convenience, and efficiency. Smart locks and video doorbells are almost standard now, allowing homeowners to monitor and control access remotely. Beyond security, there's a growing interest in touchless features, motion-activated lighting, voice-controlled systems, or designated charging stations for phones and devices. Some homes are even incorporating compact air purifiers near the door to improve indoor air quality right as you step inside. Digital organization is also on the rise, with small built-in charging drawers or shelves designed to hold keys, wallets, and electronics neatly. These tech features aren't just about novelty, they add real value by streamlining everyday routines while blending into the overall design of the space. By the way, if you're enjoying this so far, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. We've got a lot more ideas coming your way. Now, back to the details. The flooring in an entryway has to work harder than in most parts of the home. It takes on heavy foot traffic, dirt, and moisture, which means durability is crucial. In 2025, materials like stone, terrazzo, and porcelain tile are gaining popularity because they balance strength with design appeal. Many entryways are now combining multiple materials to create visual zones. For example, a tiled section near the door may transition into wood flooring further inside, defining the entry area without needing walls. Rugs remain an important layer, not just for protection but also for texture and warmth. Homeowners are opting for durable natural fiber rugs like jute or sisal for everyday use, with layered runners or patterned textiles adding more character. Even small details, like contrasting grout colors or decorative inlays, are being used to make entryway flooring feel customized and intentional. trends for entryways in 2025 are following two main directions, giving homeowners the freedom to choose based on the mood they want to set. On one side, we're seeing a lot of neutral and earthy tones, warm beige, taupe, sand, and off-white, that create a timeless and versatile backdrop. These colors work especially well for homes that emphasize calm, open, and minimalistic design. On the other side, deeper, moody tones are gaining traction. Shades like forest green, navy, charcoal, and burgundy are being used to make a bold first impression and add a sense of drama. Accent colors are also becoming more adventurous, with homeowners using colorful rugs, art, or even painted ceilings to bring in personality without overwhelming the space. This dual approach, either calming neutrals or bold statements, reflects the broader trend of personalization in 2025. The final trend shaping entryways in 2025 is personalization. More homeowners are treating the entryway as a storytelling space, a place to introduce guests not just to the house, but to the people who live there. This might mean hanging curated family photos in modern frames, displaying meaningful artwork, or incorporating souvenirs and travel artifacts. Even small gestures, like a custom door handle, a unique doormat, or a signature wall color, can communicate personality. What's changing in 2025 is the expectation that the entryway isn't generic. Instead, it's becoming more expressive, offering a preview of the style and values carried throughout the home. This trend doesn't require a large budget. Personalization can be as simple as repurposing items you already own in a thoughtful way. The key is to make the entryway feel authentic, rather than like a showroom. As we've seen, entryways in 2025 are moving far beyond their traditional role as transitional spaces. They're becoming multifunctional, highly designed areas that combine practicality with personality. From natural materials and bold lighting to integrated storage and smart technology, these spaces are being elevated to reflect modern lifestyles. Some homeowners are choosing minimalism, focusing on clean lines and neutral palettes, while others are embracing maximalist color, pattern, and texture to make a memorable statement. Regardless of style, the entryway is now expected to serve both form and function, leaving a first impression that truly lasts. This has been Charette Theory. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with the trend you'd most like to apply to your own home.